All right, guys, welcome. So today we're back with some more ARK, Lost Colony. As you guys know, last episode I ended up taking a bunch of time building up the base in all of its glory. I actually threw some wood in here before stream started, so we got our metal finally cooking up. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to get the base set up so I can actually start making things like fabricator level stuff. It's been a really rough time with all this primitive crap, and yeah, it's just been rough. It's been rough, but we're back. We're gonna get the fabricator done now. End of last episode, I spent too much time looking for oil, but we did find some freaking oil. Where did I put it though? Because now I'm looking. Oh, I think it was on my wyvern, and I just cryoed my wyvern. So I think the bag is not here. Where's all my damn oil? Oh, wait, no, I think did I throw it in here? Yeah, we threw it in here. Okay, never mind. All right, so quickly, let me see. So for the fabricator, we need for some reason it won't pop up the craft. Why won't it show me more info? There we go. I didn't have it selected over here. There we go. Okay, so all we need now is crystal, spark powder, and cement paste, which we had a little bit of cement paste going. I need stone. Let me see here. I don't think I have any that was done. Okay, yeah, so we got spark powder, as you guys can see. I got a little bit of crystal. We are going to go get a little bit more. Yep, here's my... I was like, I knew I made up some damn cement paste, dude. What the hell is it? We're going to drop this in here. We got to go get a little bit of stone, though. What is the cement paste? It's actually more stone than it is this here. So we'll do that. Now, the only other thing is I believe like fabricators and shit, this all runs off of generators, right? Oh, something's out there. So we did have a group of raptors come through. Not exactly sure where the hell my Veilwind went, because he's no longer here, which is weird, because he was here when I logged off, and I didn't let the game run when I logged back in, so I'm not exactly sure where the hell he went. Unless he died when them raptors attacked and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's kind of weird. But we need stone and we need crystal. And we'll be in good shape here. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab that really quick, and then... So crystal's pretty easy to get around the area that we live currently. The shit's literally everywhere. Well, how's everybody doing today? I think pickaxe is best for crystal, right? Yep. Check out the building hammer in Ingram's. Building hammer. Yeah, I gotta get my brain wrapped around just the base game right now before I start exploring new things. It's been so long since I've played this. I'm like, I don't even remember the essentials. Alright, so we should have just grabbed more stone too while we're out. But we got the crystal, which is fine. So now all we need is the rest of the cement paste. Boom, get the fabricator going. Beautiful. We're gonna need more cement paste, so let's go really quick and grab stone. Yeah, because Nunya was even saying something about a brand new crossbow that was introduced, so. The fabricated crossbow. What's up with this? Oh, the Pagos? Those dudes are annoying as hell. Those are the dudes that steal shit from you, right? Iguanodons are pretty decent ground mounts. Those are really low levels, though. I feel like I had a mod installed which fixed like the low-level dino problem. And when I restarted this playthrough, I didn't install like any of the mods that I had before because I didn't know what, like most of mine were out of date. It's been like years. So, but I swear I had a mod that like made high-level dinos spawn more often because my dino levels are actual dog shit. Why didn't I bring this damn Thyla closer? What am I doing? Yeah, Leech, you could change your game settings at any time. Like, you just leave to the menu right now and you just change them and you come back in the game and they take effect. That's one of the greatest things about ARK is it's very, very flexible when it comes to the settings. On single player, obviously. When you're multiplayer, you can't change anything, but... Mario, what's going on? Thinking about custom dino levels. That might be it. I think it's in my... I might go back to the menu real quick and see if I... Because I didn't know anything about the mod, so I just uninstalled all of them. Except, like, 2. I just want to get this going here. Is this game requirement heavy? If you're trying to play it on like really, really top tier graphics, it's pretty requirement heavy. But I'm not too sure about the lower end settings, how forgiving they are. Okay, so we got all that. We're good there. Got the stone going. Now, I think for the fabricator, I want to say there was 2 ways to run this thing, if I'm not mistaken. I think you could put the fuel directly in it, or you can use a generator. Yeah, so it needs fuel. Yeah, so you can put the fuel directly in this. So realistically, I think for fuel, all you need to do is put oil in a furnace with something else. If it was a hide, I don't remember. Let me see. I think it's oil in the furnace with hide. I had an extra furnace in one of these. There it is. I think it's oil in the furnace with hide. Right, guys? Am I tripping on that? Got a little bit of oil here. Well, when is the hey Red? Thank you so much for the super chat. I recorded the episode of Zomboid today. That's what I was doing before I started stream. So the next episode of Zomboid is partially recorded. I ran into some mishaps in the episode itself, which are going to require me to do some additional editing, but. I do plan on having it out within the next few days or so. Okay, so we're going to drop this in here. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, chat. I might just be talking shit, bro. Chat, how do you know if oil or gas is being made? All right, well, I got my ass handed to me. I gotta get a saddle for that theory. Dude, those little Valent dudes, man, they shred. Like, literally shred. I don't think I had any extra. Well, we got a little bit of pelts here. Hell yeah. Microraptor showing up to base. Jesus Christ, this dude. So we just need some hides in there and we're good to go. We probably start running on the... As soon as we get that fuel, we're going to start running on the fabricator. We'll repair all my armor here. Of course, we're short on pelt, so I don't have enough to repair my chest piece. Pelt's not that bad to get. We can run out with the thyla, get some pelt in the open area there. All right, let's see if we had any fuel cooking up. I'm not exactly sure. Yes, okay, boom. I remembered, chat. I did remember. All right, so now we got fuel. She's beautiful. So, first things first is now we gotta get polymer. And polymer's easy. Easy. Obsidian, which we have a ton of near us, and cement paste. Well, let's make this theory saddle real quick. Or clubbing penguins. Penguins are a little less, well, they're a little more RNG, because then we gotta find them. But I do remember there being penguins out on the little wasteland there. I'd have to go out and check, though. Let me see. Theory saddle. So we just need a little bit of wood. A little more wood, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm gonna get some. The obsidian is really, really easy to get for me guys in this area. Like, literally, it's all over my base right now. So we're gonna get this theory saddle. I think this theory is good at collecting wood and thatch, right? All right, so damn, I didn't even realize how much health this theory had. Almost 10k. Melee damage. We did imprint it, so. Wow, yeah, that gets wood. That gets, damn. That makes my collection skills look like shit. The only thing is, it just hits weight cap like instantly. Oh, it's because he's also grabbing berries and shit. Okay, I was like, damn, he filled up that fast off of frickin' primitive treasure map cache. I don't know what that is. And there's our elder claw seed. You need a stack mod? Yeah, I might grab some quality of life mods right now real quick while we're at it. I was supposed to do that here. Because I definitely usually run stuff like that. And right now my inventory is pissing me off. And yeah, see, we got obsidian literally right there. Park my dinos over in there. Parking spot here. Actually, we'll just keep him in a cryo pod. We did got some prime here. Oh, yeah, we can't cook on that. All right. Let me see. So let me drop save real quick. Let's go to the main menu. Let's go to here. Let's go to mods. Usually I just look for the most installed, and they're usually might just have to type in stack. Let me see. Stacking mod. So yeah, this one here. So this one is stacking mod 1000. Yeah, 10,000's a little much per stack. That's a little much. I think 1,000 is pretty decent. This one seems a little overkill, and it reduces weight cap by 90%. That's a bit on the OP side. Yeah, I'll probably just run this 1,000. It's relatively balanced, in my opinion. So let's grab this. Install. There we go. And then let me see what mods I already have. My mods installed. So right now I'm running custom. So I do have the custom dino level mod installed, but that shit ain't doing nothing. Unless it is. We have the crowd pods. We got the stacks now. I do have this autosave mod that doesn't seem like it's doing shit. So let's just uninstall that. Okay, so it's all right. So I don't, as you guys see, I don't have like any mods. So let's go back to here. So we got the stacks. And have to activate it. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't think I activated any of those mods, dude. I'm a scrub. You gotta remember, I ain't played this game in ages, bro. So let me see. So we go to create. Where the fuck do I activate it? Here? Oh, yeah. So the only one I have here is the cryopods. Yeah, so I don't even have custom dino levels activated. I'm such a fucking scrub, dude. That's why I don't get paid the big bucks, dude. That's why I don't get paid the big bucks, because I'm an actual scrub. All right. So now we got those ones done. Is there anything else we could think of that's like that I just said I needed? What else did I say I needed? This game is ridiculously big. Yeah, it's stupid big. Yeah, the autosave one would have worked if I had it turned on. 2 Live, yeah. Super Spyglass. I was using Super Spyglass. Why did I stop using Super Spyglass, chat? I think it was because it was too OP. I think I stopped using it because it was just too OP. So then I just went back to using the, because maybe it was Awesome Spyglass is the one I was using. Can target dinos, players, structures, eggs, loot, supply crates, natural structures, shows a bunch of relevant information. Cyber structures. I don't know what that means, but we'll check it out. You gotta remember, we don't want anything too. I don't even see a cyber structures mod. Oh, this one right here in my fucking face. Damn, this is a heavily installed one. Comprehensive, fully coded. Every feature mechanics been tailored to suit the needs of any server. Okay, what does it do? Foundation of structures plus originally created. Oh, this is that structures one. What is it? But what does it do? Because I don't remember what that one does. The only problem with S plus, oh yeah, is I have to like rebuild all my shit and have like the S plus versions of them. Or did they find a way to change? Because I remember when we installed S plus, I had to like rip my whole base apart and rebuild the whole thing. Yeah, we'll leave that. We don't need that one right now. Okay, we'll stick with what we got, guys. We're keeping it pretty vanilla. So, gotta make sure we actually activate these. Boom, boom. And then hit single player. Now it should load those. And then we'll... Now it'll help out because we have destroy wild dinos. There we go. All right, we're good. Now I think in order to utilize the stacks, though, you have to actually like pick everything up and then put it back. Nope. So my stacks are not implemented. I didn't save it, did I? Didn't save it. Stacks will only affect new resources. Oh. I still don't think we added it though. I still, you guys, I remember I'm not good at this shit. I'm new. No. They're installed. Yeah, they're active. I just it doesn't affect stuff that you've already collected. I have to like recollect the shit. Yeah. It's all good though. We'll use what we got. Yeah, we'll use what we got, and then everything going forward will stack better than the shit we have currently. So I still want to get these big freaking safes going. The only thing now is I'm kind of looking at my room, and I'm like, a little on the tiny side. Like the base that I thought was so big is now starting to shrink really small. I created a backup save. All right, there we go. Yeah, so We got to figure out what we're going to do with storage. Yeah, the base shrunk really quick, dude. It's all good, though. All right, let's go get that obsidian. Let's go get that obsidian. I just got to get my shit out of here. Let's go, Crunchy. What collects? I think the pick gets more obsidian, right? Let me see. Yeah, pick gets more obsidian. It's so wild how once you cut down some trees and like kind of get your base going, like the landscape looks so much different. Yeah, as you guys can see now, everything's starting to stack up higher, which is nice. Still heavy as fucking sin, though. But we'll be alright. I'm gonna have to repair this pickaxe here soon. So my only question, though, is in Lost Colony, guys, because there really isn't any drops, how do you get good tier pickaxes and shit? Cave loot, treasure maps. Okay, so there are ways to get them. I bet. Cause yeah, I'm like, dude, I can't be stuck with this weak ass normal tier stuff. We need like ascended stuff. I did have, I think I had an ascended pick on my island playthrough. I didn't bring it with us, obviously, but. I think I had all ascended stuff, if I'm not mistaken. That or everything was at least masterclass. All right, so we got enough to do another load. We should probably grab some of that pelt and shit while we're out here too. But I'm wondering if I should just skip right to flak armor or whatever's better than flak armor on this map. Because I'm using that like snow armor, but it's ass in comparison to like the damage reduction on flak, and we're getting deleted by shit. So the only thing is, I don't know how well the flak armor is gonna do in the cold, because I think that shit makes you colder faster. So we got a decent bit of obsidian on this little run here. Could offset the cold with otter. That is true, and otters are actually pretty easy to come by in this freaking map too. Did they? So answer me this, guys. I remember you guys telling me that ARK had an issue with it had an issue with some of the high tier ascended items being so expensive with the normal stack limits. You couldn't even fit all of the requirements to craft the item into the fabricator. Is that true? Did they ever fix that? Like vanilla, like, did they ever fix that? They did fix it? Because that seems kind of wild. Alright, so we need these pearls too. Drop this stone in here for our cement paste. Why can't I see the engrams? That's weird. Don't have any engrams unlocked? What do you mean? I got it all unlocked. No, why the fuck don't I have it unlocked? Wait, what? How did you know that? That's wild. How did those get ununlocked? Ununlocked. Alright, so we'll throw cement paste in here now too. Boom, boom, boom. And then, yeah, so, geez, 500 metal a piece. Alright, so I need to get the polymers. Something that a mod, yeah, one of the mods we installed reset my engrams. It's fine. It is what it is. Not the end of the world. Yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do right now is crafting polymers. But I just researched it, and it's not showing up in the list here. So that's kind of weird. That's kind of suspicious. All right, so we need a lot more wood in here. You got to turn it on in order to. No, the engram should show up regardless. Let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and might need to pick it up, put it back down. So we do got, yeah. So I'll throw just a little bit of wood out here, thatch to keep this burning. No, I think you guys are misunderstanding what. So the the engram for polymers. This. It showed up before I installed the mod. This is crafted at a fabricator, which we're standing at. I just learned the engram, but when I come to the fabricator, whether it's on or off, the engram does not show up in the fabricator. So that's why I said my thought process is maybe I gotta pick it up and put it back down, the fabricator. And there it is. Okay, so yeah, we had to pick it up, put it back down. And to pick it up and put it back down. Is there going to be another stream later on tonight? Yeah, for sure. And I was thinking about doing another episode of Isla tonight. I'm going to repair this pickaxe. I don't know how much metal it's going to cost to repair it. Because it's down to... What was it? Yeah, it's pretty low. So we need metal. It's really cheap, actually. It's only a single ingot to repair the pickaxe. That's not bad at all. Okay, so let's get this turned on. Where's the fuel? There it is. It's turned on, and then we'll craft up a bunch of polymers. All right, so that's gonna do its thing. I believe we have our cement paste. Yep. Gonna have this do its thing here. Let me grab some more of these. Let's go. Beaut. All right, and we are getting tons of narcotics too, which is nice. The base is coming together, guys. Our manufacturing is going to be on point. Yeah, so you just gotta reset these. Good thing I didn't have like a huge base built, because that would have been annoying. And then this is Spark Potter here. Yo, we got tons. Yeah, we're good. So we're good on narcotics for a while. These all consolidated. Once I get these big ass, I want to do 2 of those. I want to do 2 of the big ass safes. Here we go. So I'm actually just gonna go out and do a run with the theory, but we're gonna reset the inventory here so we can do this. I am gonna keep this safe or this map. Yeah, I didn't know the theory was this good at collecting wood, though. Obviously, there's probably things like beavers that are better. What would you guys say? Which one's better, a beaver or a theory at wood collection? This is pretty nasty. I think the theory's probably the all-around better tame, but... The beaver. Oh, so the beaver probably has wood weight reduction, right? Beavers can gather wood on wander. That's wild. We got some metal right there in the middle of the field too. know why I thought I could hold all that. The beaver has the weight buff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I feel like the beaver would probably be better if it has like the anky, how the anky has like the metal buff, so it can carry more and it's not as heavy. Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome wood gathering right there. Way more than I could have gathered for sure. We'll do one more run. Val, what's up? Yeah, we're back to the struggle bus. But it's all good. It's been a good time, man. It's just kind of relearn a lot is probably the worst part. Except I play so many damn video games, man. It's like when you stop playing a game and you move on to another one, it's just like brain dump galore. Oh, seriously, gonna slow walk the whole way, bro? Just like that. Let me see if I can drop a small stack. Yep, get him moving a little faster. Also, wait. Watching the first ASE stream on. Oh, reacting to like my old playthrough. Yeah, that'd be funny to do one day. But I mean, I feel like I'm just as bad now as I was then. Honestly. I don't feel like there's much of an improvement. I don't want to waste too much of that. But maybe I was surprisingly worse than I think. All right, we need to get some more lights in this place, though. Okay, just gotta cook through all this shit first. So we're gonna need more, even more cement. I mean, still, it's not a big deal. It's really, once we get a good, or isn't there like an oil pump, or is that a scorcher thing? Maybe that was a scorch. So I was like, yo, I remember there being like an oil pump in the game that you could build, and you were able to like pump fucking oil. Unless I'm not remembering that correctly. Might be thinking of another game completely. There is oil pump? Okay, yeah. I had a feeling there was, but... Alright, so I'm thinking, how much that big-ass metal furnace thing here, the forge, how much is this? 2,500 metal? Yeah, that's expensive as fuck. I know it's worth it, though. I know it's really, really worth it. Mini vintage Fallout during the new TVs. What do you mean vintage? You talking about like the first 2 games? Oh yeah, let me check out this crossbow that was talking about. So what is it called? The fabricated crossbow. can fire most types of arrow, bolt, ammunition. Has 3 fire modes: normal, spread, and marksman. Can fire underwater. I think it looks pretty sick. The war bench. Place items in this to combine them into a more suited for your needs. What is that? What does that mean? Place items in this to combine them into an item more suited to your needs. Okay. Cryo hospital, blood forge, tech bunker, the Overlook saddle. What the fuck that is? We're gonna have to expand the base though. This area ain't gonna be big enough. It ain't gonna be big enough. I'll tell you right now. Well, we could. I need light. Oh fuck, we need light. It's the only problem with these. Are there torches, guys, that just run, like lights that run without having the freaking? Let me see, because I'll just do a generator and build lights instead of like fucking with these torches this whole time. Build hammer? What is that? Build hammer. Build. I don't see no build hammer. Is that new from this? Oh, is it the template hammer used to create, modify, place, and save structure templates? I'll get this. Lost Colony lights, those look pretty cool too. All right, so we're gonna try to build some of these new lights, but we got to get a generator done too. That lets you make prefab bases. Where do you build it? Is it just in your regular inventory? I don't see that. The template hammer simply means you'll never have to make shit base. I mean, my base ain't shit, so that's already a wild ass statement, bro. All right, let me see. Let's do a generator first. So generator, we just need electronics. Electronics. I think we just need the pearls. Electronics. Metal and silica pearls, which I already have. Beautiful. So let's get get some of those done up. In the engrams, it tells you what makes it. Yeah, I didn't see it though. Can be crafted in the smithy. Yeah, when I looked in the smithy, I didn't see that shit. Oh, because I'm fucking blind as hell. Charcoal. Okay. So this is the template hammer. So this is new for this map. We'll see what it's all about. I mean, even if this thing does allow you to make prefab bases, they're not going to be good. They're not going to be as good as my base, obviously. Okay, so what do we have here? Click to select template. Starter thatch base. Pirate fishing hut. Classic red barn. Treehouse. Frontier saloon. Viking longhouse. Shipwreck ship. Viking. Large Viking longhouse. God damn. Yeah, it's pretty much the same fucking thing I have right now, Chad. It's pretty much the same thing. It's not anything special. Out of placement range. What the fuck you on about, dude? It looks pretty much the same as my fucking base, dude. What do you mean out of placement range? It's not better than my... Listen, chat. I don't want to hear it, dude. My shit is fire. Oh, shit. So what am I supposed to do? Just bring shit to this like a pre... GCM lets you build it for free? Okay, I mean, chat, it's not going to be better than my base anyways, though. Like... Like, look at it. This shit doesn't even meet the... It's not even on the ground. Like... I don't think I don't know. Let me see. I'm happy. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Oh, I want to approach that. It's not going to be much better than what I have, just if I'm being honest with you guys. So we got our first Jenny. Got some fuel for the Jenny. I mean, it's I'm not going to lie to you guys. This shit is big as fuck. But I don't know if I have to, like, cheat it. It says the structure template delayed. How do you... Because it tells you what you need. So, like, stone ceiling hatch frames. I got to... Damn. I might have to cheat it. Shit, that's a lot. I don't know. If I get, like, an Anky and a Dode, maybe we won't have to cheat it. This shit will probably take me 3 episodes to build, bro. Like, just collecting the resources. That's the only thing I'm worried about is I'll just keep this base before I fucking spend hours building that. All right, so let's get this fuel. Generator. Generator will just go on the side here. Do it on the back, actually. right. Boom, boom. Turn that bad boy on. Now we got a Jenny. Now we got to figure out some lights, though. Now we got to figure out some lights. So let's see. Lights. So this Lost Colony light. Let me see if there's any other lights. So we got the steam lights. Requires a check. I mean, which one's gonna look nice though? So we can either go with the Lost Colony lights. I want like a light. Are these the only lights we got? I want something that's gonna like stick to the wall and shit. Omnidirectional lampposts. Lampposts, steam lights, and lamps. The Omni lamp. I'll grab this. Yeah, because we definitely need some light. It's dark as shit in here. So I got the Lost Colony light there, and then I got this one here. So we just need a bunch of crystal, which I have a good bit of. We're actually gonna have to go get some more though. Crystal's really, really easy to get. All right. Yeah, it's super dark, but it's all good. It's gonna be nice once we get these lights in here. We're gonna be living in the 21st. Let me see how this looks right now. Oh, it's like a fucking... Oh, so it's still like a lamp. Chat, is there no lights that you can stick to the wall? And that shit bright as fuck, bro. I'm gonna try the Lost Colony light, because... I want to see what the light color looks like. So this one more fits the vibe of the base. So it's like the same. The omnidirectional actually puts out more... puts out a bit more light, actually. Much brighter, chat. Much brighter. We can see. We can see, dude. And here it's a little dark, so we'll put one like... Put another one over here. Much better. Shit. All right, like one more over in that corner, and then the upstairs will be nice and well lit too. Okay, so We need lots of metal. We need lots of metal. Want to check something real quick. So can wyverns grab things like RGs? I don't think so, right? They can? Oh, they can? How? What button do I push? C? For real? Oh, I can, dude. Okay, perfect, chat. Perfect. So the reason why I asked that is because I want to go and get a Dode and an Anky, but I don't want to tame it out in the field. So I feel like a valid strat would just be able to go snack one up, fly him back, and then tame him at my base. That's a pro strat, right? That's how us pro arkers do it, chat. Cause ain't nobody got time to be taming this shit out in the field, dude. But yeah, the wyvern is super good, dude. Build a taming cage? Ain't nobody got time for that. We just tame them in the wild, bro. We haven't built one trap this whole playthrough either. I've just been taming shit raw. All right, so Inky, and Dode. Inky and Dode. I do recall seeing Dodes and Inkies over near these mountains. See, Chad, the thing is I'm not all about making the taming life easier. We do this shit like they did back in the day, okay? Like they did back in the day. Caveman style. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to find anything because that's just how the game is. Of course, when I'm looking for something, they're nowhere to be found. I ain't gonna lie though, the wyverns are just crazy good. Like I didn't even bring this thing intentionally. I literally grabbed it because it was the only flyer I had, and I didn't want it to disappear into the ether. So I was like, I'll upload it. And then now that I have it, I'm like, yo, wyverns are so good. Like, bring a wyvern to every map. Because why not? Here's one of those outposts. Yo, I still ain't finding no tames, chat. Like period. Like, there's ain't no dino spawned on my map. Let me land and check my dino spawn amounts, because I feel like maybe it is low. Maybe somehow it got reset. Because I feel like I should be see. It's like at times we see all the dinos, and now I feel like I'm not seeing shit. We did a dino wipe like 30 minutes ago, though. I've done dino wipes in the past. It doesn't take this long for shit to show back up. I mean, we got stuff here, I guess. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Three whole fucking dinos. Let me just go check the numbers. Let's just go check the numbers really quick. Let's just check the numbers real quick. All right. So what would that be under? World? No. Wild dinos. No. PvE. No. Miscellaneous. No. Game rules. World. No. Creature. Wait, is this it? The scaling factor for creature spawns. Higher value mean creature total number of creatures spawned throughout the arc. So mine's only got one. Yes, max. Yeah, so we already maxed that shit out. Is one good? Is one pretty good? Every time mine said to 5. Damn, so one's not that good? Okay, well, shit. So if I put it on like 2 or 3, we'll go 2. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too high, because then I'll get fucking have 30,000 microraptors everywhere, dude. We don't want 30,000 microraptors. Crystal's doing good, Valiant. Yeah, she's doing good. Any more? No more kids, bro. We got a lot of kids. All right, so we'll give that a second to kick in. Trying to remember where I even seen all those dodes and ankies initially. I actually don't remember, because we were kind of just flying around and I didn't care to even take a mental note. But I feel like we've seen dodes kind of all over the place. So do I need a dino wipe to get the ×2 to take effect? What do you mean they don't want pizza? I was already sitting here planning on how delicious these chicken wings were about to be. Come on, chat. I turn this shit on ×2, bro. It doesn't take that fucking long to spawn in, do they? Just anything. I just want anything to spawn in, chat. I'm not even mad. Don't worry about it. I'm not even mad. What did they want instead of pizza and wings? Because, yeah, we're just not getting it. Oh, we got a val. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Was that an anky? That's an anky. Okay, we found an anky. What level was that? Oh, there's a doe, not an anky. Whatever it is. It is level... This shit better be a bussin' ass high level. He found a lobster tail. Well then fuck, then don't give him no pizza. Let them make their own food and just get us pizza then. He can eat his little busted ass 6-month-old lobster. But then they can't have none of our pizza either though. And Vito can't have none of the wings. Turn the gamma up or something. I can't fucking see. Let me see. Which one was it? I think it's in video, right? Nope, it's not. Graphics? I thought there was a gamma slider. Or did you have to type it into the console command? I don't remember. Which one was it, Chad? Is there a fucking slider for it, right? No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe we did have to gamma. I have that mod installed right now, Vale. Excuse me. So we know Dodes do spawn down here. Oh, there's another one. This one's gonna be it. All right, we're good, chat. Land, motherfucker, stop! Seriously. Oh, we got one right here. I say it's probably gonna be. Oh, we got two of them. One's gonna be a level. Let me take a guess right now. You ready, chat? One's gonna be like a level 60, decent. Okay, level 60, and the other one's gonna be probably like 135, like 130. So here we go. Bam. 60, 40, that's pretty close. Bam! Yo, chat. I mean, I was almost there. I was almost there. This one is cool, though. I'll take the 110. That's good enough. No, don't zap it, bitch! Seriously, if you don't snatch that little bitch up, I swear I must. Oh my god, why is it so hard to fucking control this stupid ass wyvern, bro? It's like trying to fly a bus. Slow down. Chat, why can't I get where that damn dope? I'm about to swoop in like a fucking hawk right now and just nab his ass. Here it is, perfect. Perfect nab. Perfect nab. Got his ass. Yoink! Told you. That's weird. So when you just grab them, they don't attack? I thought they would beat the hell out of me all the way back to base. Yeah, I mean, I'll try turning the only problem if I put it on wander and it just walks away, like it could get his noodle slurped by some random fucking dinos and shit, and I don't know if I want to like deal with that. Because I'm at all times like, where the hell's my Dode? You know what I mean? If anything, we could just grab him, fly him over to a huge stone collection location, collect a bunch of stone, grab him, fly him back. Kind of like we used to do with the RG. The RG Dode combo. RGs are a lot easier. The one thing I will give the RG compared to the Wyvern, it's a lot easier to maneuver because it's way smaller. All right, so let's go ahead. We got to do this away from base so my Thyla doesn't try to... Well, actually, we could just cryo the Thyla. Yeah, we'll do him right here. Drop him right there. So we'll put you on neutral. Only attack when you're attacked. Bruv. You go it. You're going to be on neutral. You will also be on neutral. All right, let's go get ourselves a Dode. There he is. Now he should come at me a little bit. I'm gonna try to lure him down here a little bit. Let me shoot him right in his shit. I need to get a scope for this. Shoot him right in his shit. Come on, bro. I can't see your shit through the brush. There. Let me get that. Let me get that. Come on, boy. Come on. A little closer. Wee bit closer, mate. Woo. Woo. There, he's running. He's running. Woo. I don't want to waste another dart. See, Chad, you don't need to build a trap, you know? You just do it naturally. I got some spikes somewhere. Seriously? All right, wooden spikes, hide, and fiber. If you got a normal long neck, that's another story. Now, I would have done it with the bat. I would have done it. I tamed a stego with the bat. I was just beating his nuts. And that sounds a little weird. It didn't matter what weapon I had. I would have tamed him the same way. I already said, never mind, chat. Like, you can't hold that one against me. I already unsaid it. No, like, I was beating this area of the stego with the whatever. The real ones in chat know what I'm talking about. Fucking stabbing the shit out of myself, dude. Okay. So we're gonna just leave him in there for a little bit. We'll starve him out a little bit. We'll starve him out, and then I'll throw some Mijus on him. And that's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done right there. Yo, I don't know why this cherry like spawns and then you can't break it. Okay, so now we got the Dode. Now we just gotta go grab an Anky real quick. One of these had my baryonyx in it. There it is. Just want to keep these organized. I need to get a cryo fridge too, so I can keep my shit more organized. Alright, let's go see if we can get an Anky now. By the time we get back, we've got a... how come I can't see the tame time on that, though? I might have to actually throw some berries on that now. I can't even see. It's toward... Okay. Might just have to throw this one up on here. Where is... So you gotta like put a berry on it, right? And it starts like the... Yeah, there it is. I think we might be okay, right? Yeah, we should be all right. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to throw some narcos on there just to be safe. I'll throw a little bit in its inventory. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go grab ourselves an Anky now. That lets you track tame even if you didn't put food on it yet. Gotcha. Yeah, we played a lot of ARK Raiders when it first came out. My thing with games like that is they just get repetitive. And it's just the same thing, like going in, grabbing loot, extract, going in, grabbing loot, extract. And like, as fun as it is, I just get bored with those. That's why you don't generally see me play a whole lot of multiplayer. I need progression and like a goal to work towards, and ARK Raiders doesn't have that. Like it's just continues to keep going and going and going and going with the same like gameplay loop. Not that it's not a fun gameplay loop, it's just not one that I can play endlessly personally. So I did see some Ankies in this lowlands too, man. I swear we did. But I'll be better off checking in the mountains. I know they like their mountain area. The medical stand. It's like an IV drip feeding narcotics for taming. That's wild. is like no dinos around, dude. That's crazy. Got a saber over there. Wasn't there like a visor or something in the tech armor that allowed you to like sense dinos and shit? You can like highlight them. I might have to turn this shit up again, guys. There still is not that many dinos. Not as many as you would think. There's a gene tracker you can build. The tech. Yeah, I don't want to use the super spyglass though, because that takes. My thing is if there's a way to achieve it in the game, I don't like to bypass that functionality by like installing a mod that just makes an ordinary item OP as fuck and then do it. You know what I mean? So it's like if there's an item in the game you can acquire that has that functionality, I'll just get that item as long as it's not something behind some kind of ridiculously crazy grind. But yeah, the super spyglass, that's why I stopped using it, because it just took the functionality of like, there's an inky. Of like a bunch of different items in the game and then just put it into a cheap ass little spyglass, which 115, beautiful. And a 125, oh yeah, those are both good. Look at that. Easy enough. There it is. See, we were able to get one, chat. We didn't have to cheat. We didn't have to cheat. I might actually still have to crank up the spawns a little higher, though, because we got it on 2. I'm thinking maybe, shoot, probably up to like 4. But then you look at this and it looks like a decent bit of dinos now, though. So maybe it's just like when I first come into an area, it's a little empty. Are they going to be in the front seat this time? Oh, you're just going to... You should probably warm them up. No, I meant like warm so because it's like when the sauce is hot, it's like way better. Yeah. All right, love it. Yeah, we had to make a little trip to get this dude, but we got him. We got him. There probably was like some in this mountain here. I didn't probably have to fly that far away, realistically. But you know me, I love to make my life harder. It's what I do best. But these are gonna be some pretty decent resource gatherers. I mean, that one was a 110. This is a 125. These are gonna be pretty good. Drop homie right here. Bloop. Hope I got enough darts to tame them. Should. 14 darts is quite a few. Bottom I ascended. So, you come here, because I don't want you attacking either. Anky bro, come here. Got something to show you. These things are actually surprisingly fast. Bloop. Just take, what, maybe 5? Oh, I missed the whole shot, bro. I got you. Hurry. Bloop. There it is. 4. Took 4 shots. What am I short on? Fiber? Yeah. There we go. Angry, how you doing today, man? The map's big. It's not as big as I thought, though, because they use an illusion in this map, guys. Yeah, there's a little bit of an optical illusion that tricks your brain and makes you think the map's way bigger than it is. So the map's just right. It's about normal size. I would say there's probably bigger maps. I've never played, like, as for story maps, I'd say it's probably around the same size as most story maps. Definitely bigger than Scorched, but yeah, what happened is that castle there, that's not in play. Yeah, that's outside of the map zone. Same thing with like this big ass thing over here. Like, that's outside the map zone. Like, yeah, there's a lot going on outside of the map zone that makes it look huge. Well, I had eggs, which I don't even know how to get eggs anymore. I do up some kibble to try to make this a little faster, but it's all good. My taming times are pretty high. I think I'm at like 3 times normal rates, if not a little higher than that. Maybe I might even be at like 5 times normal rates. My taming rates are pretty high though, so we don't generally have to wait ridiculously long. Ow. They added a bio grinder. It's OP for kibble. Never need to cook it again. Really? Okay, so we got these two taming up. We are going to have to periodically kind of keep our eye on the torp, especially on this bad boy here, because he's going to keep almost waking up. As you progress, it will unlock the castle. Really? I mean, I could see the castle being somewhere you travel to for like the main mission, but as of right now, it's definitely not in play. So it's all good right now. Got 81 marks on me. That should be more than enough. All right, so now that we got our two gatherers, we got our two main gatherers for the base. Metal will no longer be in. I think I am gonna just go ham though and build the big metal forge. I always like. I'm always like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? But realistically, it's like, if you just bite the bullet, you do it. It just makes your life so much easier later on down the road. Because then I can go on like 2 runs with the Anky, and then just metal's a non-factor. So I feel like I should just do it. Just do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna grab a little stone real quick though, so I can do these foundations. All right, so I'm gonna come over here for the foundations. What do we? I think we need stone, thatch, and wood. Yep. Stone, thatch, and wood. I believe the theory had some thatch on them. I like the grinder because I go on loot runs a lot. The only thing about the grinder though is this map doesn't really have a whole lot of farmable content, early game at least, or even mid game. I'd say those ODSTs or the outposts and shit, those things seem quite difficult for at least a mid-early game farm sesh. I don't know how they are later on. They might get a whole lot easier, but as of right now, I tried to fight one with a Thyla. I couldn't even, I think maybe we killed 3 of those bats, like in total. It was really bad. The only thing is I think the... I don't remember if it was 3x3 or 4x4. Does anybody remember if the... I can actually do this with it. I don't have it built. I think it... I don't remember if the the forge is 3x3 or 4x4. How did I put my, there she is. Three by three should be good enough. Okay. Should probably make a door here so we don't have to keep running all the way to fuck around because it's annoying. I think if I go here, I could replace this, right? And I could switch it to a doorway. Yep. Go, so that looks good. Now we just got to actually accumulate all the metal. We're gonna go out and do a metal run. We don't. 2,500 is quite a bit. All right, so let me turn these off so we're not just wasting the wood. Let me see how much we have so far. So we got 300, 600. God damn. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought I had so much more than we do. Yeah, we got like no metal. That's crazy. Yeah, definitely not enough. Not even close to enough, realistically. The problem is the Anky's going to be a while, so we're going to have to go do another manual run. I do have the metal right here outside, right nearby, so that's all good. And the Wyvern can hold a fair bit of weight, so... Yeah, he can hold 1,000. And he has a little bit of weight reduction, too, I think. $58. Nah, he didn't. I don't. Maybe he does. I don't know. Am I going to try to get a higher level elderbear? At some point, yeah. Right now, we're just trying to get the shit we need. That elderbear is not something we need right now. That'll just be like a fun tame. Right now, we're trying to focus on stuff we absolutely need right now just to get the game flowing nice and smooth. Alright. So we definitely need a hell of a lot more metal. Those other mountains were pretty loaded with metal. These ones, not as much. We're gonna have to drop this back at base real quick. So realistically, it's 2 for 1, right? So if we need 2,600, that means I need to farm about 5,000 raw metal. Do you see the red beam? The red beam is making the barrier. When you fight the boss, it will unlock more of the map. Oh, for real? Oh shit, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the 1K raw was pretty easy to come. Oh, we got an elder bear right there. What level is that? $50. I'm gonna kill it just because it's close to base. Oh, there's a baby. So that one had a baby. It's only a level 50 though, so I don't think I really want to mess with that. If I'm gonna get one, I want it to be like at least over 100. Are the elder bears good at anything? But yeah, if we're gonna get one, we're gonna get a higher level one. The baby's level 50, like the mother. I want to build one of those chem benches though. I believe it's the chem bench right that does the pestle and mortar just way better. So I am gonna have to narc this dode up a little more. This thing is, the Anky is a good sleeper for the most part. I might have to narc it up a little more, but this thing is fucking horrible. I won't even want to know how long it takes to tame one of these on official, and how much babysitting is required. like an annoying amount of babysitting, in my opinion, would probably be required. Ow. Ow. Just narc that one up a little bit. Ow. We'll do one more. We'll do another run for metal. Was a good bit of metal over here too. I remember when we were looking for the oil, I was finding just non-stop metal. That 3 nodes right there. Bunch over there too. Yeah, this area is freaking popping. The elder bear is good with tame if freezes. The animal that you want to tame, you could tame it quickly. Oh, like holds it in place. I could do one more stone probably, or one more node. We've had the wyvern now for what, 2 episodes, guys? I think we've had it for 2 episodes. This is one of my tames that we recovered from my when we ascended. For those of you guys that generally rock wyverns, minus the rock drake, because I think that's different. But out of the wyverns on like Scorched Earth, what is your favorite wyvern? Like, which one is this? I got the lightning one because that was the highest level egg we found, but when it comes to the wyvern meta, I don't know if there's just like that wyvern. Ice? Wait, where the fuck? I never even seen an ice one. I only knew of the fire one, the poison one, and the lightning one. Where the fuck did you get an ice one? I've never played Ragnarok. I did that one stream where we were on Ragnarok, and it was that multiplayer stream. But I've never actually tried a solo single player beat Ragnarok. Does Ragnarok have cool bosses? Might be a map I have to play at some point. We'll do another run. I am gonna have to hit up this dude though. Every time people talk about it, people always talk about Ragnarok and say it's like their. I can't even tell you how many people said Ragnarok was their favorite map. Seemed like a lot of people like Ragnarok, a lot of people like Aberration. Aberration was my favorite map, for sure. Like 20. Let's drop all this extra shit so we can carry a bit more. We get a bit more stone that we can drop in here. Cement paste. The new dragon for this map is better than the one you're flying because the new dragon... A warp gate? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, the new dragon on this map looks cool as hell anyways. I would like to get one of those. I've seen 2 of them, so... There she is. Got some metal right here. As soon as we get a that ankylo, this whole process should go a little bit faster in the future. Do one more node. I remember when I was playing Aberration, I had the Carcanos or whatever, that big ass crab. That'd be like double fisting Ankies on auto farm. That was the meta, dude. That was the fucking meta. Yo, Aberration was so good. So good. A lot of you guys don't know about the double fisting Ankies on auto farm. While you're walking around with them in the crab. Sir, I'm doing good. Doing good. A lot of metal right here in this rib, right? Might be too much. We'll see how slow it flies. The wyverns, even when they're slow, they still fly pretty fast. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What do you know about the tech striders farming meta? I don't even know what a tech strider is. if you get one, you have to survive 5 waves of dino. No, see, this dragon, surviving 5 waves of anything, we already tried it. Surviving the waves isn't the issue. It's unless the defending the waves of that dragon is easier, because those damn vampire things, they don't die. 45. Like, they don't die. They have damage reduction if you're on a tame. I mean, we got to get better gear for me personally if I'm going to fight them outright. You guys know me, I love the player damage meta. Like, my character is built to fight. I love it. I did it in Aberration. I think it's super fun. So I'm all about the player damage. I just don't have the gear to survive. We get absolutely slapped. All right, so we got a good bit of metal cooking up. We're still gonna need a lot more, obviously, but the Anky. Wow, these are slow to tame. We got 300 metal here. So we got 640, so we need another 2,000. 6, 11, 18-ish. So we're probably one run short. One run short of what we need. My stamina, I don't even know, what is my stamina? I don't even think my stamina is that high, honestly. My stamina is 200 and my health is 400. That's like my stats. But my melee damage is 300%. So I hit pretty hard with this pike I have. I hit like pretty damn hard. But right now it's just damage reduction is what we need to work towards. Let's do this real quick. Let's see what armor we should be aiming towards. So I was thinking about grabbing the flak set here. That's plus 100 armor base. Gliders, I love those things. Hazmat. What is this? The unassembled Sir 5R M8. Ooh. So if we get a tech replicator, we could make the mechs, chat. Those mechs were pretty strong too, or will that still count as a tame? So Riot is the best armor I can craft. And as you guys see, my tech blueprints are 0 because I suck at the game and haven't beat any of the bosses. What do you mean better armor than that? That's all the armor there is. Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to go with the black armor. I mean, the Riot armor was a little better. Why wouldn't I rock the Riot? Oh, it's too expensive to repair. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So then we're just gonna have to go flak. It is what it is. See if we can paint it again like I did in Aberration. I painted the whole armor set. Shit looked awesome. Alright. So we got that going. Metal's cooking. Still, it's probably good. Yeah, I mean, where can we get blueprints for higher tier gear? I did run that one cave, but there was only one cave drop in it. Wasn't that great. But once I get my first set of flak armor going, I feel like we'll be in good shape. I'll be a little tankier than I am currently. Well, let's do this one last run. Yeah, so to unlock all the tech engrams, you need to beat the bosses of all the other maps, don't you? The cave had 6 to 7 drops. I seen 1. Nah, the dude's got, he's good. He's like a quarter of the way. But if he gets too low, we'll narc him up a little more, but he should be good. You can unlock most of the items from island bosses. Ugh. Is there any other map that's like? What about the other one there? The center, the center. For some reason, I feel like somebody said that the center is like an island replacement map. Island is way too fucking grindy, dude. All maps? So what do you... Oh, so when you beat the bosses, you don't just... What do you get, like... You get engrams from Broodmother Monkey. Each unlock more tech grams. I never beat the Overseer normal. Not even Alpha. I never even beat him normally. I got wiped on the Overseer my first time through. And then I never went back. We ended up ascending. Because I didn't want to rebuild my damn dino army. Yeah, it was a good fight, but I didn't want to like rebreed everything and all that jazz, so I ended up just ascending the Scorched. Every boss unlocks the tech replicator, and some others depending on which boss. So I thought every boss had certain blueprints, like you could only get the tech sword and the tech helmet if you beat the dragon on island. Is that not the case? Do you just get like points and you can choose like what you want to unlock, or do you have to beat certain bosses to get certain things? That's exactly what they do. Each boss has a set of unlocks. Fuck. And there's no replacements for the island map, right? Like the center bosses aren't going to give me the unlocks from island. No replacements for Island Dragon or Overseer. Oof. Too bad I don't have my ASC character, because I did have some tech from those bosses. The island bosses are not hard. It's not that the island bosses are hard. The cave grind is real. And now I'm speaking from a fresh start perspective. Obviously, if I like went over there with an already leveled character, it'd be a little easier, especially if I brought over some starter tames to kind of get the ball rolling. But the island map, there's so many fucking caves, so many caves. Then you got to do all those bosses. Each boss requires a very different army for each one for the most part. I mean, I guess you could rec stack like most of them, but if you're trying to do like the alpha bosses, which I don't know if you have to beat all the bosses even on alpha, like it's a bit of a pain in the ass, the island map, in my opinion. You got to do alpha, so then if you're doing alpha bosses, you're definitely not rec stacking that. You're gonna have to probably use the specific army comps. Yeah, I could probably beat like the lower end, like Gamma Brute, but I would have to. We would have to have some dinos though to do it. Yeah, I didn't beat any of the bosses in ASA. Like when we did Island ASA, we got to caves. I started running caves, and then I think I got a few artifacts, and then the series ended up dying off. The viewership just was really, really weak. So I didn't even continue playing. It says that my single player data is still saved for my island map. So I think I might be able to like go back there and see like what's at my base. But I'd have to send this character that we're on currently back, because he's the, or I could force own everything to another character. I don't know. We'd have to go back to see what's there. Because I could have breeders there. I know I think rates should be at like 5 times, maybe 10 times. My rates are really high, guys. Yeah, my rates are really, really high. All right, Dode's almost done. Yes, okay. So he's almost done. Shouldn't even need that, but just in case. My taming rates are too low. That took way too long. We'll check it. We'll check it as soon as this is done. We'll check our taming rates. Cause I know I always told you guys, like, I love ARK. I even love the grind in ARK. The problem is just the grind doesn't transfer well to live stream. So a lot of people just get bored because I'm kind of sitting here like the last hour, we've just been farming metal. Even with my super high rates, I still need to do like 10 more trips, you know, just to get the bare necessities. And I have like, I think we'll check it here in a sec, but a lot of my rates are really high. I even boosted the weight that my dinos and me can carry. That way I had to do less trips. I increased the weight capacity by like 2.5. I think I'm running 2.5 per every one stat for weight, which means, like, as you can see, like my theory here, 160 can hold like 1100. This fucking thing can hold 947 with 9 points. Was it raining or something?
That's why I wanted to go earlier. But by the time we were coming back, like, and you can't see it, all black ice.
That's great.
So, like, as I was looking at 20, and then the light was watching me. So I literally
Well, the ice doesn't matter.
and then I literally went up into the median, you know, the median part, whatever, like all that. I go up into that, and I almost went into the other lane because even the snow was ice, and I couldn't stop.
Did it do anything to the car?
No, the car was totally fine, but I will say no almost shit his pants, and he was holding on to the oh shit handle so much as I thought it was great. And then, mind you, Peter was up with the iPad. Okay, I'm not even, my whole arms went numb. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, like I really so that we both went onions, and then right after I get control, and I'm like about to cry because I'm like, if they would, how I landed, I was this way, like so this way, or this way, I was literally this way, and the car was from the other side, so they're not going to stop either. So I'm like, oh my god, the kids are
How fast were you going that you slid? Yeah, not so dramatic. Oh god. Whoop. Yeah, they got a really, really bad storm, and she slid out on the road. I guess the roads are just all ice. But they made it back all good. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna slow roll, but let's damn, it's still not done, dude. All right, we're gonna check. 99.5. And then we're gonna go into the menu. I'll show you guys my stats, and then we can decide from there. I live in upstate New York. Yeah, it's the wild, wild west up here when it comes to snow. I do feel like this Dode took an extremely long time to tame, guys. And it wasn't even like max level. My baby raisin stats are really high. Those are crazy, crazy high. I made sure that didn't take, but there we go. All right, so let's pick this up. $164. Okay, so he's set there. We are going to have to get a saddle for him at some point. All right, let's go check these rates real quick. All right. Here, so it is in game rules. So these are my player damage is 2. I should probably put that back down to 1. But water drain I lowered because I didn't want to be on the food water grind. Stamina drain is 0.5. Health recovery. So my character is boosted a little bit. We're strong as fuck. This is for like wild dinos. That's all good. That's not, what are we looking for? Structure world. So here we go. So my taming speed is at 5, chat. I'm at 5. And that right there is what you guys saw. So yeah, we're at 5 for taming speed. XP multiplier I even raised a little bit, so not that it matters because I'm max level. My harvest yield multiplier, I put that bitch on 4. So you guys are saying have it higher than 5? Have I ever played an extraction shooter? Yeah, we played a few of them. Dang, chat, y'all crazy for that, dude. All 10. All right. I mean, we'll see. 10 is crazy work, dude. I have mine on 15. That's decent. 10, though? That's just going to tame in like 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I get it being a little faster for stream because we've been going for, what, 2.5 hours? And I've been taming that damn thing for a lot longer than we probably should have, so. And if that was a Dode, I can't even imagine how long it's going to take other dinos to tame. Like a Giga or something like that would probably be ridiculously long. Okay, so we put it on 10. We put it on 10. But I feel like if we had kibble, it would tame faster, right? Because it would get more. My baby raisin is stacked. Oh, I didn't save the settings. I don't think actually. Let me see. Yeah, it's saved. Okay. Yeah, see, so we don't even really. So what do we need for kibble though? That's the issue. Is like I'm cool with kibble, and I would lower my taming times down because. But the problem with the kibble is the eggs. Like I don't even know how to get eggs. Is a bio grinder? I don't even know what that is. Let me see what the bio grinder is. So, is that in the engrams? Bio grinder. Walk, tame creatures. Wait, what? Walk tame creatures onto this while active to grind them into kibble? Shit. Well, it's expensive though. Yeah, so once we get our Anky, we'll be able to do a bit more, but that fucker's expensive. Breeding makes eggs. Yeah, my egg gathering knowledge is very limited at the moment. But it's fine. That bio thing sounds way more convenient than breeding for eggs. We'll just grind some dinos. Maybe we could grind babies, like go around, grab dino babies, imprint them, or not even imprint them, just grab them and bring them back, and then. Can you grab me one of these in a paper towel? No. So we'll get the babies, we'll let them grow, and then we'll grind them. Yeah. That sounds so bad, Chad. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. All right, so we got metal, though, going right now. Did I get all the metal off of this? We have more than enough for my industrial forge, which we're going to be waiting to craft. This Anky is still taking ages. I just want to drop these in here for right now. And then the problem is with this crossbow, right? So I was thinking about crafting this crossbow. The primitive version of it is just so bad compared to other weapons I have that I don't even know if I want to waste the resources crafting it right now. Because I have a 214% ascended long neck and 143% fabricated pistol. So we're going to get our Dode saddle right now. Dode. How do you spell the Dodes, chat? Is it looks up? There it is. Fiber hide stone metal. Yeah, we can get a flak armor too at some point. How much is that going to cost me? 13.8. Okay, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty cheap. So I just need a little bit of stone for the saddle, and then we'll have a dode, which then we could take and go get copious amounts of stone. It's really cool, but need better than. Yeah, I don't. I want to get that new crossbow, but I just don't think, like, what would I do with it right now? You know what I mean? It's so under leveled compared to like other things I have that it's like it'll be a novelty craft. No, this dragon is not my strongest tame. I'd say my Thyla is, but they're pretty neck and neck when it comes to damage. Where's the Dode saddle? There it is. You can shoot 3 tranks at once. I still don't think even 3 tranks at once primitive would be equivalent to the 214% trank shots out of the trank darts out of this Ascendant long neck. I still don't think it's better. I could be wrong, but I just have a hard time thinking it would be even competitive at primitive level. So we gotta get a lot of weight going on this Dode. As a shotgun mode, 10 trank arrows at once is crazy. I mean, I might... Our Anky's done. He's level 186. So let me get some levels on this, just straight weight. This is going to allow us to go ham on cement paste. Do I have an upgrade? I have not even really touched the skill tree yet. I think I had a couple points. I dropped a few points into it. I need to start focusing on those quests. I completely forget that that's like a feature in the game now. But yeah, we can definitely get a lot of stone now. All in one trip. Thousands. So we'll be able to do a good bit of cement paste now. Bro, what are you doing? Just relax, just chill. Oh, bro was like passively farming that fucking stone next to him. Alright, so now we just need more of the pipes on there. I had a bit more. There it is. Beautiful. I just grabbed whatever 1K stack mod that was right there on the... I grabbed the one that wasn't super OP. Throw that in there for right now. Drop this there for right now. Okay, so that's all good. We got this. There we go. So now we got a bunch of cement paste coming. Bunch of metal cooking. It's just a matter of waiting. Now, while we're waiting, chat, we're going to take a second. And I'm going to eat some dinner. And we're going to chat for a minute. Forgive me. But, you know, when it comes time for pizza and wings, chat, we can't do it like that. We gotta eat it while it's fresh. No, I'm not getting an elderberry today. But other than that, how is everybody doing tonight? You know, when it comes to pizza and wings, guys, you just got... The pizza's from like a local spot. Yeah, it's not like a chain. Am I on TikTok? Yeah, I have a TikTok account. I don't post on it too often. I just posted like the two YouTube shorts that you guys see me put up. I just posted those over on TikTok like yesterday too. But yeah, I'm not over there too often. Oh, cold pizza is delicious, but this pizza here is what we call upside down pizza. So the sauce is on top and the cheese and stuff is underneath. It's a common thing around here. This is really good when it's hot. Bro, I'm trying to eat my fucking pizza, bro. What are y'all doing out here? Just trying to eat some fucking pizza, chat, and I think that thing walked into my traps and aggroed maybe. Yeah, I think the boys ended up eating pizza. Gotta catch them all. The one game I have been contemplating going back into is Pal World. Because Pal World was a lot like ARK, but it was like Pokemon too. Pal World was cool. I know they added a lot of stuff to it since we last played. I think there's like 2 new islands. I remember I only played Pal World like when it first came out. For like the first 2 weeks it was out. I didn't play it ever again after that. How about The Witcher 1 through 3? Yeah, we're going to be replaying all of those. Replaying. We're going to be replaying The Witcher 3 and playing The Witcher 1 and 2 for the first time ever in my life. Never played it. A playthrough of Abiotic Factor. Yeah, Solos was playing that. I haven't checked that game out yet. build a new workbench. Right now I'm focusing on building the forge. So I don't have to worry about metal again. So that's why I'm hyper focusing on just getting this forge built, because once you build a forge, it's so easy. So you can just drop all your metal in there. You don't got to worry. And I think it's faster than these little things behind me. Because right now metal is probably the worst grind in this game. It's just very, very grindy. And that forge, I remember arguing with people. People were like, yo, get the metal forge, get the metal forge. Or the industrial forge. And I'm like, no, I don't see how it's going to be better. I got that thing eventually, and I was like, yo, it's just the best way to play the game. Yeah, I got to check out Pale World again. I don't know when we're going to get into it. I know they have their big 1.0 update coming out next year. So I don't know if I'm just going to wait for that or what. Yeah, that industrial forge is just too good. So I said, screw it, we'll get that done first. That way I do a couple runs with the Anky, fill that thing up, and we'll literally not have to worry about metal for the rest of the playthrough, which will be ideal. Yeah, one of my dino's name is your mom. Because I killed his mom. Yeah, I heard of V-Rising. I just never got... I remember years ago when that game came out. I never ended up playing it. But I've heard good things about it. Bentley, first, I don't know how I would look at your base, but even if I did look at your base, I am the last person on Earth you would want advice on when it comes to building bases. Like, actually, probably the last person on Earth, dude. And I say this because my base building skills are so fucking good, okay, that I'm just too critical, dude. I can't. I'm gonna be way too hard on you. All right. We're all set, guys. I just grubbed this shit out of that dinner, dude. Oh, Ben, I was totally lying, dude. Yeah, I'm horrible at building. Did you see my fucking base, bro? It's a box. What did y'all say it was? It's a box with a fucking a pouch. Whatever, Chet. Y'all are assholes for that. Kevin, what's up, brother, man? You don't think it looks that bad? I appreciate that, Ben. I appreciate that, dude. I think it looks pretty cool. All right, we got to get a saddle for Jim Bob. There it is. Not impressed with where these stats landed. Do I have multiple screens? Yes, but none that are available. I got my stream software on this, and well, I got two different computers. Not. No, Force Land. How do you get this dude to Force Land, bro? There it is. Just stamp. Whoop, wrong button. I don't know why I clicked right click. I think it must be right click on the RG to grab then. Because that felt natural to click right click. Alright. So let's go grab some metal now. Like a big boy. How does the multiple computer thing actually work? So one computer is for the game, and then I capture the screen of the one computer, and I send it over to my other computer via a capture card. And then I use the other computer to then send that footage to YouTube. And it's done that way mainly to stop the games from affecting the stream quality. Seems like we're getting a lot of... Oh, shit. Gotta get to my wyvern. What level is this thing anyway? No, stop! Fuck. The good thing is this Anky is tanky, but still. Where the fuck did my wyvern go, dude? Land, bitch. He's pissing me off, dude. Bitch, I'll fucking stab the fuck out of you. Bitch, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I need to turn him on passive so he does not do that again. Okay, so the Anky is not gathering that much metal, guys. Like, it's gathering more stone than we are fucking metal. Like, is there a way to make it so the Anky only... you set the Anky to pick up metal only? How do you do that? Harvest settings. Harvest only metal. Fred, what's up, brother, man? So the game is very it does have a story. Like, every map has like bosses that you want to build up and defeat. But it's still very much a like a grindy survival game. The gameplay loop in most maps is identical. The only difference is the dinos in the map are different sometimes. And the bosses you fight are different. A lot of the maps do introduce new gameplay mechanics and systems that you got to learn to play around. There's our old base. So the main strong suit of the Anky right now is the how much metal it can hold. The amount of metal that it's mining is not that impressive right now. But the amount of metal that it holds is absolutely insanity. I gotta up his melee damage. His melee damage is 292%. It's not awful. You said my hoodie's displaying it. Yeah, it's because of my green screen, Cerberus. The letters are green on my hoodie, so they disappear. What do we sit at? 1600 right now. That's pretty solid. So we can find a bunch of nodes. Got 2 nodes up top there. Which game series will I be starting for the... nothing specifically for the new year, Kim. Yeah, I don't like plan... Like, all the games we're playing right now, we'll be playing until we're done with them. And then, you know, whether that brings us into the new year or not, I'm not, like, specifically have a game plan for the beginning of the year. You know, you guys, you know me. I don't plan that type of shit. I just play whatever, whenever. Like... the only games I'm planning on next year early on is the new Resident Evil and stuff like that, but like I don't have any like series planned specifically for like the upcoming new year or anything like that. I also plan on playing, I do actually plan on playing that Quarantine Zone game. That one is something I... Yeah, that is what I plan on playing. Oh, look, he's over there just manually farming that shit. With the RG, it's nice because you don't even got to get off of the... You can just, like, fly the RG and then, like, it'll auto do it. All right, 2,800. It doesn't stop at half weight anymore? Oh, that's clutch. Yeah, that's clutch. Let's see here. So we're gonna get the weight up a bit and then we'll do a little bit of melee. So how good are we on weight? Good. Yeah, the James Bond game is a game we're going to be playing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do it with the Wyvern. The problem with it is it's a little more on the pain in the ass side to like do the fine navigation with its wicked wide turn radius compared to the Anky or the RG. Like it has to turn so wide, it's a lot more of a pain in the butt. I gotta try to do I gotta like get these long freaking strips of runway just to get straight. We'll try it on this one up here. Ah. Nailed it on that one. Turn. shot it like fucking inch. Seriously? Oh yeah, this is a whole new map. Yeah, a whole new map, but the new map comes with new dinos, it comes with new bosses, all that stuff. So much more pain in the ass. There you go. Alright, so we should have a fair bit of metal right now. I better get this way here. Can I get it? And stop. Seriously. Yeah, these little onesie nodes here and there, like, we're on an RG to be real easy to get to. There we go. Paul, you know what's crazy though is because obviously I know you don't actually like ARK, but it's wild because ARK and Pale World share the same exact problems. Minus the fact Pale World's a little more colorful. But like what the things that, you know, make ARK a horrible game in sense, I feel like Pale World has the same exact thing, but you played the absolute dog shit out of that game. And they're literally identical. But they're both extremely grindy. Resource gathering games. The only difference is you can set your pals up to like in their little slave camps or whatever to like do it for you. But it's still like the same game in theory. Now the thing is, does Pale World have settings where you can like alleviate the grind like you can in ARK? It does. All right, that's good. Yep, we ran out of wood there. It's all good. We got wood, baby. Come on, what is here, bro? Damn. I don't understand how you fight against those things. Like, they just seem to whoop my ass no matter what I do. That's pretty silly. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're going to be crafting up the new flak armor here soon anyways. So, we just got to wait for this freaking metal to get done up. Let's grab this wood real quick. That was a level 100 Veilwind. Damn. So for this one, we'll go melee damage up, get a little more health. Yo, this is actually a really nice theory, dude. Got a bunch of wood. This one's almost out too. And that one's got a bunch of wood. All right, we're good, we're good. We had so many stacks of that cold shit on us, that was wild. Josie said I spent mad hours grinding in Pale World just to find out I could turn settings down. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah. That some of these games, like, I get it, you know, because some of them are made for, like, long term. Like, you know, people are supposed to... People play these games all day, every day. It's the only game they play. So it, like, makes sense for them to want, you know... Why is this? Want to kind of extend the gameplay a little bit. Like, I get it, you know? But for us... casuals like me who kind of just want a quick, you know, in and out little taste of the game without turning resource gathering into a full-time job, yeah, you know, we want to turn the settings down a little bit. All right, so those are all good. Now we're just waiting, guys. It's a waiting game now. A lot of this I am going to just have it do off stream. I'm going to have it cook this shit before the next episode. Because we need all of this to finish before we can start that damn forge. I think there's a thing I could do to speed it up too, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of like Project Zomboid. I think there's a... Isn't there a command where you can, like, make time go faster? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1700. So, 1,000 more metal, and we'll be good to go. That's literally going to take, like, 20 fucking minutes, though. But I think there is a way you can, like, speed up time in this game. I don't remember how to do it, though. I did it one time when I was on Aberration to make the babies grow faster. Yeah, this is only the first stream of the day. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another stream here. So none of those wild dinos keep running into that. Someone slow-mo. Command is slow-mo. Yeah. I knew there was a command. I thought. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these finished here. So we're waiting on about 1,000 more metal, and then we should have enough to build the forge and then get armor. But my focus is, guys, next episode, once we get this armor set up, we get the forge set up, I obviously we're gonna have to do a little bit more in the base. Today was the most uninteresting episode of all time. But we're gonna obviously have to do a little bit more in the base. But I want to start trying to tame some of these cool new dinos. I really want to see what that's all about. All right, give me one sec though give me a sec. Oh, right. Nah, I had to go put water in the boiler because my little there's like an automatic thing on top that's supposed to feed water into it when it gets low, but mine doesn't work, so I have to like manually go down there, and it's not hard. I just open the valve, water comes through, and then I just close it once it fills up. It's like a little sight glass on the boiler. You just got to make sure it has enough water in it, or it just shuts off. So like twice a day, usually depending on how much we run the boiler, I have to go down there and make sure that it has enough water in it. The wife I seen the message, she was just like, can you go fix the boiler? It's freezing in here. And I was just like, gotcha. So I had to go put water in it real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with that slow-mo thing. Well, but I'll do that off stream. We're gonna try to get some stuff going, but I'm setting up the next stream right now. We're gonna be jumping in, doing some of that. So I do appreciate you guys though for coming and hanging out. We're not done for tonight. We're gonna be doing another stream again, but we're not playing ARK. Obviously, we're gonna be playing some more of that survival horror game we were playing the other night, Isla. That was a good ass time. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how long the game is, JM. But the bit we had played so far, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game so far. But all right, we're gonna end this one here. Again, I will be rolling us right over into the next stream, so don't go anywhere. We're just gonna jump right into it. If the auto transfer to the next game doesn't move you guys, usually. You can click the link right there, right now. It literally just, boop, you click that and you'll be in the next stream. Or you just sit here and it should just transfer you over there in a few seconds anyways. So I want to say thank you guys though. If I don't see you later on tonight, I do hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And again, yeah, I really appreciate all the love and support. Those guys, I know today's episode was a bit uninteresting. There's certain things in ARK that you just got to do, unfortunately. But we should be in a good place now. We got most of the resource harvesters that we need to kind of speed things up. And hopefully going forward, the episodes will be a little more, have a better pace to them. So yeah, we'll see though. But I want to say thank you guys again. I did record this stream. I do plan on trying to do some like recorded editing type of deal for ARK real quick. I'm going to be putting an episode out. So if you did miss the stream, or if you're not somebody who likes to sit through the grind, it's going to be more of like a narrated kind of recap of the stream compared to, like, you know, for people who maybe got 20 minutes and want to sit down and figure out what happened in this 3-hour stream, they can sit down and watch a 20-minute video instead. So I'm going to try to work on that. And this is more of just like a practice thing for me, not really the content I'm aiming for. It's just like a practice thing that I'm going to be trying to do. So I'll be spending a little time doing that. But all right, I want to say thank you guys again. I do love y'all. See you guys here in just a few minutes. Peace.